Breaking news. For the first time, Oga Mazi Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States of America, has said something about the Biafran liberation and Biafran recognition. I will show you a clip now, and you are going to watch that clip, just a little clip of what transpired in Israel when the hostages were being released to the Israelites from the Hamas or Palestinian side. So people will be asking, how does that victory between the Palestinian and Israel reflect to the Biafrans struggle and the Biafra movement? I will explain when I come back at the back of this clip you are going to watch. So please, as you are watching, kindly help me subscribe, like, share, and comment. I will see you at the other side of the video. Let's go there.
This is not only the end of a war. This is the end of an age of terror and death, and the beginning of the age of faith and hope and of God. It's the start of a grand concord and lasting harmony for Israel and all the nations of what will soon be a truly magnificent region. I believe that so strongly. This is the historic dawn of a new Middle East. I want to express my gratitude to a man of exceptional courage and patriotism, whose partnership did so much to make this momentous day possible. You know who I'm talking about. There's only one, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Bibi, please stand up.
להוציא את חבר הכנסת עודה, להוציא אותו מהאולם, להוציא אותו מיד, החוצה, החוצה.
Please expel this Knesset member. Please expel this Knesset member.
להוציא גם את חבר הכנסת כסיף. להוציא את חבר הכנסת כסיף מהאולם.
Expel Knesset member Kasif out of the hall. Please expel him immediately.
Sorry for that, Mr. President.
That was very efficient.
There is only 3 countries I know of. I don't know about you. Maybe there's more than that. But there's only 3 strong countries I know that have been fighting to have their independence and freedom. Number 1 of them is this Palestinian and Israel. Number 2 is the Biafran people, Biafran nation, and number 3 is Amazonia. I don't know if there's any other one. Eritrea, I don't know when they started their own, so I cannot go deep into what I am not opened up to. So this is the 3 countries. So now 1 victory have been secured. So you may ask me now, in that video Trump did not mention Biafra or whatever. My brother, my sister, you are not a child. You don't need anybody to tell you. That campaign of what is happening to the Christians is just a strategy to enter Nigeria and then to split that country. That is the work. That is the plan on the table now, but some people will not understand. The victory that the Palestinians secured or the Israel secured over, as I'm talking to you now, not over the weekend, because Trump is right in Israel. They have precisely this moment. So that victory is equal to Biafra having their freedom, because Israel Prime Minister have made it clear that after their war with Iran and Gaza, then they will focus to save their own people from Africa. Where is that Africa? Nigeria. Where is that in Nigeria? The Biafran people. So the victory to the Hamas, directly or indirectly, is victory to the Biafrans. I'm not saying I'm not supporting Hamas, so I beg, don't get it twisted, though, because they don't sign the peace deal now. Hostages have been released. Is that no victory? Whether they are being released or they are still under the capture of Israel, that one are their own cup of tea. Victory is victory to them. So that is also our own victory, because now they are going to focus more, because they are not fighting war with Gaza again. They are not fighting war with Iran again. It is now back then in Africa. So don't even think to twist it that it doesn't concern us. This narrative they are selling to the world now is just a strategy to let Biafrans go their separate ways. You have to start from somewhere, which they have already anchored it on the Christian massacres in Nigeria, which you know that 99% of the inhabitants of Biafra land are all Christians. Let's forget about other ones. Other ones have a mixed. 99%, the remaining 1% is just our pagans and the people who believe on natural. So whatever they are saying concerning Nigeria, my brother, they are referring to me and you, no any other person. Because Hausas, most of them, when you force them too much, they will convert to another religion. Igbos are not like that. An Igbo man or woman can decide, let me die on my faith. Whether that faith is real or fake, he don't want to care. But for the fact that he have already believed on that, he is ready to die for it. You cannot use Yorubas. That is why Yorubas, they are neither on the air or on the ground. They are just floating. A Yoruba man will travel to the north and turn to Muslim. When he come back to his Yoruba land, he become Christian. So that is their nature. That is their life. Igbo man that we don't live such life. There's no any person that will tell you an Igbo man will live such life when you travel, go to where you are doing your business now. Maybe in the Muslim state, you become Muslim. Igbo man never do like that. But Yorubas, they can do that perfectly well. They can do that perfectly well. So when they're talking about Christians massacre in Nigeria, they are referring to you, they are referring to me, and they are referring to our generations, both born and unborn. So victory, in fact, throughout yesterday to this moment, my brother, my heart is full of joy. My heart is filled with joy because there is a fresh, a kind of a fresh or rather a breeze of a fresh air that is blooming on the ground. It is within this range, and it is going higher. Because once I see that exchange of refugees, that is when I know that Biafra is certainly free, because that is how Nigerian government, that is how they are going to separate the chaff from the wheat very soon from that contraction called Nigeria. So what are we saying? What are we saying? Is that not a victory to us? It is a victory to us, and a victory to anyone who cares to know about the Biafra movement and what is happening on it. So I like to encourage you, if you watch this video finish, the only thing you need to do for me is to make sure that this video goes viral. It is going to be a very short clip, so starting to watch the video, you must finish it so that you get to understand line by line what I said earlier on, or maybe the headline I used on the message. Because I want to be very, very clear and very, very open for everyone to understand. Joy is coming. Joy is coming. In fact, joy is around the corner. So I'm encouraging every Biafran out there, a man or woman, your uncle, auntie, papa, mama, anywhere where you belong, just making it kwechike, because we are going home. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Not even the government of the zoo is going to stop us. Not even them, because they dare not. When all hands is on deck, just like what is happening now, they are mobilizing to go to a kind of a protest for Nnamdi Kanu release. Yes, it's a very good idea. 2019, Nnamdi Kanu once protested and called for the release of not 2019, sorry, and called for the release of Omoyele Sowore when he was being arrested by Buhari's government. So today, Sowore is also reciprocating, because the play of two dogs is when you fall for me, I fall for you. That is how they maintain a good relationship. So, on that regard, if I have said anything that contrary to what people believe on Sowore's call for Nnamdi Kanu's release, then please put it aside. Let us focus on the main issue, which is to get the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. But what they are trying to do now is what I don't understand. They are trying to force him to sign the documents that will even go to complicate his release. or that will even complicate his movement. In fact, the freedom will be signed off if care is not taken. He signed off documents. But I know, and I trust Nnamdi Kanu, even under gun pointing, we know he dare not to sign such a rubbish documents. Anyway, my wonderful people, as I said earlier, this video is going to be a very, very shortest and very quick one, and I would not like to take much of your time. If you want this message, or if you get this message, just tosaya, let it go left, right, and center, so that everybody get to know that joy is around the corner. And that is the only thing I can tell you, and that is the only assurance I can give you. You are not a kid. Choose ye whom ye shall worship. Or the now console. Ka Chineke dike niile mere anyị amara, gọzie nwoke, gọzie nwaanyị, gọzie onye ukwu, gọzie onye nta. N'ife ọbụla anyị tinye aka n'ụbọchị nke taata, ọ ya gara ya were ụzọ ọka nke ka ọ fụrụ anụnwa, biko ihe ọma mere onye ukwu, mere onye nta. Asụ akịrị gbara m ya gbara nwunye di m, adọta ka ọ ya adị, ọ dịkwa n'ọfọ. Ka Chineke dike niile mere anyị ebere, napụta anyị na mmehie, wee duba anyị na gịnị na arụ siri ike, ha bụgo nke ndị ebi ebi. Anyway, ọ ga-adịrị nwoke mmadụ nwaanyị mma. Ka Chineke mezie okwu. Bye for now, my people.